Right now, you probably think your money is sitting safely inside your bank, resting in a vault, waiting for you. It isn't. The second you deposit it, your money goes to work for someone other than you. And what the bank does with it, especially while you sleep, is something they'd rather you never picture.
So tonight, let's follow your money after you hand it over. What you're about to see will change how you look at your bank account forever. Let's start with the lie we all believe. You imagine a bank like a giant safe. You put $100 in, and that exact 100 sits there in a drawer with your name on it, untouched, until you come back. Comforting. And completely false. The truth is, your money doesn't sit still for a single night. The moment it lands, the bank has other plans for it. And those plans are how it makes a fortune off you, while paying you almost nothing. Let me show you exactly what happens. Step 1. You deposit $100. The bank smiles, hands you a receipt, and immediately, most of it goes back out the door. Banks are only required to keep a small fraction of deposits on hand. The rest, they lend it out to other people for interest. So that safe 100 of yours is now mostly a loan in someone else's hands. A car, a credit card, a mortgage, earning the bank money. But here's where it gets wild. The person who borrowed your money deposits it somewhere too. And that bank lends most of that out again, and again, and again. Your single $100 deposit can ripple through the system and support hundreds of dollars in new loans. It's called fractional reserve banking, and it basically lets banks create money out of your deposit like an echo. Now, who's paying for all that? You're about to find out. Because while your money is out there earning interest for the bank, what are they paying you for it? Almost nothing. A normal savings account might pay you a tiny fraction of a percent, while the bank lends your money out at far, far higher rates. That enormous gap between what they earn with your money and what they pay you, that's one of the biggest, quietest profit machines on earth. And you're funding it for free. Which leads to an uncomfortable truth. At the bank, you're not really the customer. You're the raw material. Your deposit is the cheap fuel they run their whole business on. They take your money for almost free, rent it out at a premium, and keep the difference. You did all the saving. They keep most of the reward. But you asked what happens at night. So let's go there specifically. When the day ends, banks don't sleep. Behind the scenes, they're moving money around at a level you never see. Banks lend to each other overnight, huge sums every single night to balance their books and meet their requirements. Your deposits are part of that giant nightly river of money being borrowed, lent, and shuffled while you're unconscious. They also park money where it earns them safe overnight returns. So even in the dead of night, your money is out there, hustling for the bank. Never for you. The vault you imagined? It was empty the whole time. And there's one more layer that should really get your attention. Here's the part almost nobody thinks about. If the bank lends out most of everyone's money, what happens if everyone wants their money back at once? The simple answer? The bank doesn't have it. It was never all there. If too many people panic and withdraw at the same time, the bank can run dry. That's literally called a bank run, and it has collapsed banks throughout history. This is why your money being in the bank is really a system built on trust. The trust that you won't all show up demanding it on the same day. Now, in many countries, deposits are insured up to a limit, so regular savers are usually protected. That's real, and it matters. But it doesn't change the core truth. Your money isn't a pile waiting for you. It's a promise, constantly being lent, multiplied, and worked around the clock. Once you understand that, you stop seeing the bank as a safe and start seeing it as what it really is, a business that profits off your money. So, what do you actually do with this? You don't have to fear your bank. You just have to stop letting it use you for free. First, Keep what you need for safety and bills in the bank. Convenient and usually insured. That part's fine. But understand this. Every dollar sitting idle in a low-interest account is a dollar the bank is earning on while you earn crumbs. And inflation quietly shrinks it on top of that. So the move is simple. Don't let large amounts sleep in an account doing nothing for you. Keep your cushion, then put the rest to work the same way the bank does, into assets that pay you instead of paying them. Stop being the raw material in someone else's money machine. Start being the one who owns a piece of the machine. The bank figured out long ago that idle money is wasted money. Now you know it too.
Your money was never resting. It was working all night, just for the wrong person. Time to flip that. Next, I'll show you exactly how money is created out of thin air and why that should honestly be illegal. Watch it before you make another deposit.